All right, number 3. Madeline put up number 3. Are y'all okay on how to do that? Anybody lost? Okay, let's go over number 4 real quick. All right, number 4. What you got that's like? The x squared is very good. What number's right here? Go. 1. So you got 1 minus 2. What is 1 minus 2? Negative 1x squared, right? Don't touch the exponents when you're adding and subtracting. And this is where some of us went wrong. You have negative 3 subtract a regular 5, right? That gives you negative 8x right there. And we'll factor it later, but for right now we can just leave it like that. Are y'all okay? Anybody lost?
No. Are you like thinking about if we put the negative on there?
Not right now. We'll get there later. Yeah, we'll get to standard form later. All right, here we go. Yesterday, what ACT problems did we do? 1, 2, and 3. Grab those real quick, and we're going to go over them today. All right, if you've never taken the ACT before, what does it say to do over here on the side? All your figuring on the side, right? Okay, so you never, ever, 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 ever waste your time reading the whole stinking paragraph. Read the question. What does it want us to find? Probability. That's Luis. What's it want us to do? Oh, now y'all don't want to talk. 2 days y'all been wanting to talk. Now you don't want to talk. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. All right, how many members of the club are there? There's 32, right? But I need the one that's a member but not an officer. So how do I do that? Subtract the 5, and what do you get? So I have one person that is out of 27 that is a member but not an officer. So what answer is that? C. Did you get it good? All right, let's move to number 2. Number 2, if you are a visual person, what should you probably have drawn? 2 triangles. If you're not a visual person, it is certainly okay. You see that A matches up with which one? And B matches up with, and C matches up with, and AB matches up with. So if you're not visual, you can do it that way, okay? But if you're visual like me, then I can see it straight off the bat like this. All right, here we go. AB, right here, is congruent to which one? Which one? DE. Is that what this one says? There you go. All right, here we go. AC, which one's it supposed to be congruent to? DF. Is that what this says? No. All right, BC, right here, supposed to be congruent to? Is that what that says? No. Angle A, right here on the left-hand side. What's the one on the left-hand side here? Is that what that says? No. Don't assume that it's K because you might have done something wrong. C is on the right-hand side, and F is also on the right-hand side. So that is K, okay? All good? Bless you. All right, there are 2 different ways that you could do number 3. Anybody want to tell me one way? Nayeli, right? Nayeli, which one? Nayeli, okay.
What I did is I know that we're seeing it's supposed to equal 180 on both sides.
Perfect. That's a straight line, right?
So that one's 100, so I added 80 on the other side. And then
Perfect.
I added 80 plus 65, and then I said that total was 145, and then subtract that from 180.
Very good. And if you just type that all in, 180 minus 65 minus 80, just straight in, it'll save you about a half, maybe 2 or 3 seconds. 2 or 3 seconds may be the difference of answering another one or not, okay? So just type it all straight in, and what would you get? 35. There you go. You might have another way you could do it. There's one other way. If you remember a theorem from geometry, Lucy, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I know 2 interior angles of 1 equals x squared.
Very good. These 2 right here, 65 plus x is supposed to equal to the 100. That is the quick, fast, and in a hurry way to do it. But if you didn't see the theorem, then Nayeli's way is a perfect way to do it. Are y'all okay? Anybody lost? So we should have gotten C. All right, put that up. Monday, we're going to do a few more of them, and then Tuesday we'll review them. Okay, does that make sense on how we do the ACT thing? All right, sweet. Here's what's going to happen. All right, I am about to hand you your first calendar, and where does it go? In the calendar. the first tab, right? Sorry. You have your horse on the front, please, and on the back.
I know this little calculator, like, what's the word? What do you, what do you, oh, that's it. Okay. That's what.
Yeah, this first. Thank you, sir. You're awesome. All right, y'all okay? Okay, so if you're absent one day, there's a couple of different things you can do. What's one thing you could do if you're absent? You could look at this calendar I gave you, right? Because it tells you exactly what we're going to do. What else could you do if you're absent? Where else could you go? Google Classroom. What's going to be there? The video, and it's also going to have all this stuff right here for you. Y'all okay? All right, now, here's what I don't want you to do. I do not want you to freak out when you get these notes. Look at them. See them? See how huge they are? This is the entire unit. This is about 2 weeks worth of notes, okay? So we're not doing all this today. Y'all good? Okay, look, the reason I give all, pass all back. Pass them all back. The reason I give them to you like this is because when you're absent, did you miss anything? No, you got everything, right? Pass the whole thing. Pass the whole thing. Whole thing. Whole thing. Whole thing. I'm going to give y'all 2 more. Y'all pass them to Elizabeth and Aaron. Huh? Look at that. I got it right. Miss anybody? Alright, where do these go? Under the notes. There you go. Alright, look at your learning target. You can either look at them on the board or you can look at them on your paper. What is our learning target for today? What are the 2 things we're going to get through? We're going to learn how to classify real numbers, right? And what's the second one say? Order of operations, right? Y'all okay? You ready to go? All right, look at this chart. That chart is going to be your best friend, okay? That chart's going to be your best friend. So let's look at it. You see the big box, the whole big box? Every single number is categorized or classified as what kind of a number? How'd you know that R stood for real? It's right here at the top, right? Y'all okay? Okay, so flip over on the back, and we're going to do 1 through 8, which means that all 1 through 8 can be classified as what kind of a number first? Real. So we're going to put an R by all of those, all the way down. Okay, let's flip back over. Look at that chart. From there, once we classify them as a real number, then they go to 2 categories. You see how it splits into 2 groups right here? They're what kind of numbers from there? How'd you know that was called? That's a cube. How'd you know that? Look right here. It's rational and irrational, right? Y'all okay? Okay, you ever had an irrational friend and they like are crazy and you just can't talk to them about anything and you're just like, peace out, I'm going to go over here while you act all cray-cray? You ever had a friend like that? Irrational numbers are the same thing. So if we have a decimal, do you think that decimal is going to be like a crazy decimal or maybe have some kind of a pattern to it if it was irrational? It's going to be something crazy, right? Look at all these numbers over here. Do they have any kind of a pattern? I mean, pi's got an infinite number of numbers, right? Does that make sense? But look at these. Do you see how these are 0.66666 repeating? And this is just 0.125. Y'all okay with that? All right, let's flip back over. Here we go. Let's classify them.
Real numbers is like everything.
A real number is everything for right now. Later we'll learn about different ones. All right, negative 185. Is it rational or irrational? What was the symbol for rational? Q. Well, how do I figure out 4/9 as a decimal?
Maybe put in the calculator.
You put it as a calculator and you get 4 divided by 9. And what do you get? All right, 0.4444. Rational or irrational? Why? Because it's got a pattern, right? All right, here we go. Square root of 195. Do y'all remember how to type that in? There you go. Right here on that x squared button is the square root. So you hit that second and then that square root button and then type 95. Anybody need help with their calculator? All right, what do you think? Rational or irrational? There you go. All right, number 5. What do you get? Rational. Square root of 121. What? How'd you get that? Because it's what? It's 11. Very good. Square root of 121 simplifies to 11. So that is a rational. What about number 6? Because it's all crazy, right? Okay, what about number 7? How'd you get rational? Oh, 24 divided by 8 is 3, right? Okay, so that is rational. And then the last one, 0.37 repeating? Rational. Okay, got it good? All right, let's flip back over and let's classify some more. All right, so if we called it an irrational, if you call your friend irrational, right, you're just being irrational, they're probably going to tell you to go away, right? Or they're going to quit talking to you. So if you've got an irrational, there's nothing else. We're finished. So you keep your page there, but look up here. Which ones are we finished with? Which ones can we not classify anymore? All the irrational ones, which are 3 and 6. All right, so let's look at the other ones. All right, after rational, then it goes to integer. Okay, integers, look back up at the top right here. Integers are not decimals. We don't want to use the word whole numbers because that's going to get confusing with the next one, right? So we want to use they're not decimals. And what do you notice about these numbers? They're negatives, they're 0, and they're positives, right? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, the way I remember them is Z goes all the way through the alphabet, so integers go all the way through the number line. Does that make sense to you? Maybe that'll help you remember it a little better, because I got confused on the letters when I was learning this at your age. All right, so what about number 1? Integer or not integer? Integer, because negative numbers, as long as they're not decimals. What about number 2? Why?
Because it's a
Because it's
fraction.
a fraction. Number 3?
Yes.
No, because it'll be a decimal, right? What about number 4? Yeah. What about number 5?
Yes.
Well, that's square root of 121. What's the difference between that and number 3, though?
Number 3 is a decimal number.
There you go. You remember the 2 words that number 121 was called? 2 words. Perfect square. Very good. Very good. All right. Number 6. What you got?
Middle.
Nope. Can't take it any further. Number 7.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 8. Nope. All right. Let's go from there. You ready? After there, it goes from a integer to a whole number, right? And look up here. What's the only difference between an integer and a whole number?
There's no negative.
There's no negatives. It keeps 0, but it's no negative. So let's look at number 1. Whole number? Number 2? Nope. Number 3? Hello? No. Number 4? Yeah. Number 5? Yeah, because it was 11. Number 6?
No.
Nope. Number 7?
Yes.
Yup. Number 8? Nope. All right, last one. Natural. Okay, here's the way I remember it. How you naturally count. Does it have a 0? Do you naturally count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So let's look at the first one. Do you naturally count to negative 185? Do you naturally count to 4 over 9? Do you naturally count square root of 95? Do you naturally count to 5?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, this number, the next one reduced to 11. So do you naturally count to 11?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you naturally count to 0.625738?
No.
Mm-mm. Do you naturally count to 3?
Yes.
Do you naturally count to 0.37?
No.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, let's keep going real quick. Here we go. Number one, here we go. Simplify. Your mama tells you to simplify your room. She basically tells you to clean it up, right? Put everything off the floor where it's supposed to be and clean everything up. So let's clean this up. What can we do? Combine which ones? Which ones? B. What kind of 8 is that? What kind of 4 is that? So you got 8 plus 4, which is 12B. There you go. All right, then you got negative 3C, and that's a positive 9. So you got negative 3 plus 9. How much is that? What kind of 6? There you go. And we'll take that further later. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, find you a partner. Slide your desk over to somebody next to you. Do not go across the room. And we're going to work on 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4, okay? Slide your desk over to find somebody if you need to.
You want to work all together, or you want to kind of talk across and see if you're and then just holler across and say, hey, what do you get?
Yes.
Okay, Emily just put up number 2 for you, which most of you already have. Check your work on number 2. What, baby? What kind of 1 is that? Yep. Yep. And then it'll be just like every one.
So these parentheses on the
Yes, what's in front of the parentheses?
yeah, that's all.
Fractions are your friends, guys. Hey, listen. Fractions are your friends on number 4. Do not change them to decimals. It'll make your life worse, okay? Keep them as a fraction. How do you multiply fractions? Make it everything a fraction. How do you make anything a fraction? Put it over 1, and then you won't fly straight across, right, Jasmine? Y'all okay? Keep it a fraction. Let's do it step by step, okay? On number 4, we'll take it step by step. What you got, Aaron?
Is there a way to like type?
Yes, and I'm not showing you yet, though. No. No. Let's take number 4 step by step. All right, those reduce, right? Those reduce.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, but.
When you distribute, go ahead and drop those parentheses, okay? It'll make your life easier down the road when we do different things. Here you go. All right, now we're going to talk about fractions, right? In order to add fractions, you gotta have some denominators. That's going to be really complicated, and I really don't want to do that. We multiply all of those terms. Yep. Okay. I've reduced that right there. Alright, and then reduce that, and then once you cut K, reduce that one. No, you did that the hard way. I'll show you the easy way. Yeah. Alright, y'all ready for 4?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How do you do fractions on those?
I'm not sure how to do that yet. Alright. You ready? Okay, how do you make this 5 a fraction? Over 1. And then you just distribute, right? So what's 5 times 1? And what's 3 times 1? So that's 5/3. Okay, same thing here. 8 over 1. What's 8 times 1? Come on. 8. What's 3 times 1? So it's 8 over 3y. Plus, distribute here. What's 6 times 1? What's 4 times 1? So it's 6 over 4. What's that reduce? 3 over 2. Very good. Last one. What's 1 times 2? 1 times 4. So it's 2 over 4, which is 1/2. Very good. Y'all okay? Good so far? All right. Now, the old school way of adding fractions. Remember in elementary school? To add fractions, they have to have a common denominator, then you multiply everything, and then you make life real complicated and all that good stuff, right? You in Algebra 2 with Trig now. So we're going to learn a shortcut. Y'all okay? You get to multiply everything by the common denominator. What is the common denominator? 6. Make it a fraction, and it'll be 6 over 1. You ready?
So, like, common denominator and numbers that they both two.
It's the same thing as before, you're just doing it all in one step. Yep. All right, here we go. What's 6 times 5? And what's 1 times 3? How much? 3. So what's 30 over 3? Boom, you have no more fractions. Can we do that again? Y'all okay?
No, I see what you mean.
All right, let's do the next one. Here we go. You ready? What's 6 times 8? 48. 1 times 3. What's 48 over 3? 16y. There's like 2 groups of y'all that did this the long way, and you're probably getting the same answers that I did. Hopefully, anyway. That means you did something wrong if you didn't. All right, here we go. What's 3 times 6? 18. What's 1 times 2? What's 18 over 2? 9x. There you go. Doesn't that make life so much easier? Oh my gosh, this is why I could never teach elementary math, because I'd be like wanting to do the shortcuts all the time. All right, here we go. What's 1 times 6? What's 1 times 2? And what's 6 over 2? 6 divided by 2. 3y. There you go. And then you have like terms. Guys, and make sure you're doing them in alphabetical order, okay? Make sure you do x's first. That'd be 19x. And then 16 minus 3 is what kind of 13? There you go. Y'all okay? Is your mind blown? A little bit? We'll use that trick a lot. Don't worry, okay? We'll use that trick a lot. All right, here we go. So, on your calendar, hold your place. Hold your place, but look back at your calendar. Once we finish with classifying and simplifying, where are we going to next? What are we going to start today? We're not going to finish it, but we're going to start it. Which one? Algebraic expressions. What page? We already finished 2, so now we're going to start on 3, right? All right, so we're going to do 2 whole problems today. Oh, my goodness. 2 whole problems. Sorry, can you believe that? 2. I know it. Sorry, are you awake today? Are you okay? You sure? Did you get enough sleep last night? Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. So, look, I'm not going to say 2 times A anymore, because what am I going to put in instead of A? Negative 2. And I'm not going to say B plus 3 anymore. What am I going to put in instead of B? 3. All right, try number 1 here. And when you finish 1, you can start on number 2. Then we'll go to our homework. All right, number 2, you're going to have to use your order of operations this time. All right, y'all okay on number 1? I don't think I saw one person that had number 1 wrong. All right, let's talk about number 2. You ready? Because we had some errors on this one. All right, are y'all okay on how I set it up so far? Make sure it's 3 minus negative 2. All right, what was the order of operations little sing-song thing that we did? PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. There you go. All right, parentheses. Do you see the parentheses? Go. 3 minus negative 2, how much is that? 5. Very good. Okay. Do you see any more parentheses?
Yeah.
Yeah, where?
Well, I mean, they're brackets, but still.
Brackets are parentheses are the same thing.
Yeah.
So you got 5 plus 4.2, right? I'm doing it in way more steps than I know most of you can do it. But some of us had issues. So I'll just make sure we're all good. Exponents, anything? No? Multiplication, anything?
Yes.
Yeah, what's 5 times 4.2? Let's see, that's 21, right? Okay, and then 18.4. Okay, no division, no adding, but we got subtraction. So let's subtract those and you get 2.6. Very nice, y'all okay? All right, 2 places you can find out where your homework is. What's one of them? On the calendar. The second. What was that?
Yeah. Tell me something like slip.
Oh, oh man. Okay. What's the second place that you can find where your homework is? On the board. Very good. So, where is your homework tonight? Where is it located? Back of the page we're just on, page 5. And what are we doing? 1 through 12. Very good. Okay, I will let you know when to pack up. Don't worry. So go ahead and start on this. You should have no reason why you have homework tonight. You should be able to finish most all of these, right? 1 through 12. 1 through 12. Okay. You're just classifying them. Good idea.
Yeah.
The 11th was right there in the corner. It's always there.
Yeah. I'm just going to